So I'm going to start now. So you know the word exchange, it has the word change in it. Because you know the word exchange, you're exchanging your old life for like a new one. So you don't want to like dwell in the past, and the people that you met in the past, the old habits that you had as well. You have to realize to change, you have to like change your mindset, and you have to change your habits as well. It's because when it comes to change, you're changing yourself, like your hairstyle, you're changing like your clothing style, and then as well you're changing by the people that you meet as well. Because if you're always around the same people, you have the same conversations. And as you can see, I'm in this tennis court and I'm just going to walk in a circle. Like, don't mind me, just like listen to what I have to say. I wanted to say, there are things that you can control, but there are also things you can't control. So the things you can't control are like people's reactions to things. You can't control the weather, because the weather, it will put you in a good or bad mood. And that's why as well, some people have like dark rooms because they can like concentrate in dark rooms. So when it comes to change, you have to be very intentional. You have to sacrifice time, but invest in yourself as well. And you may be a person that's always giving back to other people, but you have to like invest in yourself. I wanted to make it clear, you know when people say that no one is coming to save you, it's because you have to invest in yourself. And you can invest in yourself by learning a skill, or you can invest in yourself by going to events where you can like meet new people, and then you learn from other people. Like, you don't have to do this all on your own. And people always say you are the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So that's why when it comes to change, you have to be ready for change, and you have to be open to change. But you have to ask people questions. If you don't know what to do for like your first step, you have to ask people questions, and then you have to be willing to like take action as well. Yeah, I wanted to say, when it comes to change, like, change can be scary, because you know with change you have to realize that you don't know what happens next. And as long as you're a person that's intentional, and as long as you are ready to like at least move forward as well, because when you're intentional you don't like waste your time as well. So you have to be very intentional, and you have to limit your distractions. You don't have to like eliminate all your distractions, because that's how you like go back in the cycle, and then you start being more distracted than you was before. Because if you restrict yourself, you realize that by restricting yourself, it just means that you're just going to be like waiting until you do something wrong, and then you just go back to old habits. So basically, when I say timetable, it means having a schedule for yourself. So that's why people that are ambitious, you need to be a person to at least like work towards something. Because I've said this before, if you let life go by, you realize that you'll be like left behind, and you don't want to be like left behind. You can always learn from people rather than just being jealous of people. And by being jealous of people, it just means that you want what they have. You have to question that if other people can do it, so can you. So you don't want to be jealous of what other people have, because if you're jealous of what other people have, you start to like want what they have so badly that you're going to do just anything. And then you start to be a person that just takes away everything that someone else has worked hard for. And I wanted to add as well that when it comes to other people, and they have all these things that they have achieved, you have to realize you don't really see their hard work, you just see like the results. And you have to realize that, are you willing to like do the hard work as well? Because some people are naturally talented at something, and then some people are like obsessed. And I wanted to say this in this video, the people that are obsessed, they may be bad, but then people that are obsessed, they're more likely to be more ahead. And when I mean ahead, like ahead in life as well. And they have some type of direction, they know what they want. Okay, let me make my point really clear. Some people may be questioning what I'm saying right now, but you know people that are very talented, they take their gifts for granted, and it's only until that gift is taken away, that's when they appreciate it. If people are naturally good at something and they start to at least like develop that skill a bit more by spending more time into it, they create opportunities for themselves rather than just like waiting around. I want you to realize that you don't have to feel sorry for yourself, and you realize that you have to actually like make a start, because the important thing is taking that first step. And you need to look for people that are where you want to be. I want to make that super clear, because people, they shouldn't follow what everyone is doing, because everyone has something different that they want to do. And you can ask everyone that you know what they actually want to do, and it's really different. I wanted to make it clear that when you put yourself in new environments, you need to be the best version of yourself. And when people say be yourself, it means be the best version of yourself. Because some people, they sell themselves short. So that's why when it comes to really your motivation, you have to find what motivates you as well, so that you're more likely to make a change. It's because you have to like be disgusted by your situation right now to actually make a change. So basically, if you're in your comfort zone too much, that you're not changing at all. And it's like what I've said before, nothing changes if nothing changes. And if you're in your comfort zone all the time, you realize that it truly depends on who you're surrounding yourself with. So you can't expect a different outcome if you're doing the same things. And if you're in your comfort zone, you need to realize that your comfort zone, the bigger it is, the harder it will take for you to get out of it. And it will take you a longer time. So when it comes to change, you need to like adapt and take a first step. And yeah, I'm just going to stand here for a bit. So when it comes to change, you have to realize that you have to change for the better. Even if you're not doing this for yourself, you need to do this for like the people that you actually care about. Because you have to change not just for yourself, but you have to change for the better. So for example, you have to start like having a fitness routine. You have to start taking care of yourself as well. I wanted to make this clear to you. Like when it comes to a change, you have to realize you have to have like a fitness routine. Because if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you're more likely to be positive. You're more likely to at least embrace change as well. Because when you embrace change, you realize that even though it's not a straight path, you realize that you're able to move forward. Change is really about being positive, even though things may not work out. And you have to like think positive as well. So you can't let setbacks be the reason why you don't do something. Because if you knew how life was going to play out, you wouldn't be working as hard to like where you are right now, and even where you want to be like in the future. So basically, you are going to have to sacrifice time, or you're going to have to invest in yourself. And you can do both. You can sacrifice time and invest in yourself. So I wanted to make it clear that if you are investing into someone else, but you're not investing in yourself, you need to realize that by investing in someone else, would they actually do the same for you? And you need to look for people that will return on your investment as well. So the time that you spend with some people, like what are you actually doing? Like, are you being productive? Are you at least like planning how things will turn out as well? So when you have conversations with people, what do you actually talk about? And that's what you need to like realize as well, because if you're doing things which aren't helping you or at least benefiting you, then you have to realize that that needs to change.